Rural communities are well served by clubs like the Lions. There are about 9,500 members in Aotearoa and the Pacific Islands. On Easter Sunday, the Akaroa Bay's Lions Club have a fundraiser, a huge Paddy's market and white elephant on the Akaroa recreation ground. When Cosmo Kentish Barnes turned up, bargain hunters were checking out long rows of unwanted bric-a-brac on the cricket pitch. Just before the outdoor auction began, he chatted with organiser Tony Mason.
People donate various items of their treasures through the year. We collect those up and then we display them all here in the lines, as you see, and then we have 2 auction trucks that go up the lines and people bid and we sell it off.
Yes. How long does it take to collect all these things?
We collect this virtually from tomorrow onwards, right through the year, so people ring up and we come and pick it up and just put it in the shed.
So it's all donated from mainly people locally?
Mainly local people, yes.
What are some of the more interesting things up for sale today?
Well, we've got the yacht here, the Flying Fox yacht, which is an unusual item. It'll be interesting to see who bids for that. But generally it's stuff that a person doesn't want and hopefully somebody else will treasure.
This yacht here that someone has donated should get a few $100, I imagine.
Well, we would hope so. I mean, we'll sell it for whatever somebody wants to pay for it on the day.
Yes, yes. Lots of old things here. I saw a box of old bottles and golf clubs and bicycles, and there's a bit of everything, isn't there?
We can never predict what sells. We went through a stage there we weren't accepting golf clubs because they never sold. Then we had 5 or 6 sets last year and they all sold very well. In fact, one enterprising young person bought them for, I think, $2, cleaned them up and sold them for about $250 on Trade Me. So
smart. And what happens to the money that you raise from this market?
Well, this market here doesn't have a specific beneficiary, so we raise this basically to have in our coffers to be available to anybody else who needs it. Yeah.
And from what I can see here, most of the Lions members are slightly older people.
Yes, we do have a fairly aged membership. There's about 40, 45, 46 members in the Akaroa.
That's a lot.
It is quite a lot, but a lot of those are heading towards the 80s. Yeah, we're not a club of young people.
Now we've got 4 cocks and 3 hens. Is that right? Is that how you describe it, Eric?
2 hens and 3 chickens.
Oh, 3. Oh, okay. Oh, the hens. I couldn't see. I'm looking at the wrong end here, sir. How do we go? Who's got what? $20 a lot, and away we go. 20 I got.
Now, there's a big marquee in the corner of the recreation ground here. What's happening in there?
That's the White Elephant stall. That's all the kitchen appliances, crockery, artwork, linen, plates, jewellery, records, DVDs, all that sort of stuff there.
Next to it is the Lions Barbecue, which I guess is a good fundraiser as well.
Yes. We last year I think we sold 750 sausages, so we're hoping to do the same again this year.
Good.
Being a bit cooler.
A good money spinner.
Yep.
So how long has this market been going for here?
Well, be 20 years plus. I can't remember when they first started, but it's an annual event and most of the locals know that it's going to happen and turn out for it.
And how did you get involved with the Lions Club?
Oh, somebody just asked me if I wanted to join and I said yes, okay, and I've only been a member for about 3 years.
What's your line of work?
Well, I was a rural valuer to start off with, and then I finished up working for Pinegal Guinness in their trust department. I was with them for 28 years and retired about 10 years ago.
And I've noticed there are a few farmers around who are volunteering today.
There are quite a few farmers in our group, yes. So we've got that rural sort of ability to turn up with tractors, chainsaws and that sort of thing for working bees, which is quite handy.
And I tell you what, we got a portable toilet. $5 bid. $5 portable toilet. Who'd like it? Couple of dollars anywhere. Couple of dollars. Buys it.
My name's Hugh Waghorn and I've lived in Akaroa for a while now, and I joined Lions Club because it's the only organisation I've ever belonged to that is all about having fun and making money for the community. So we get together today and stand around and yarn and tell each other lies about how good and clever we all are.
I guess all the hard work's done now, is it?
Yes, like today I'm auctioneer, so my job is familiarising myself with all the stuff that I'm going to have to sell. So we've got Colin Smith who just comes in, he's the professional auctioneer,
Will he be guiding you through the process?
Well, we have 2 trucks going because we have too much stuff to get through in one day. So we have the professional guys on one truck and the amateur guys on the other truck.
Who's with you today?
I've got Philippa training up as our new potential auctioneer. So she's probably our youngest member of our club.
Ironing board! Everyone needs an ironing board. Can anyone make me a bid for this ironing board with the fancy cover? $1? Anybody? Going, gone! No, we don't want that one either.
Ian, how long have you been involved with the Lions Club?
Probably about 38 years. I had 5 or 6 years in Hamner Springs and then came down here and joined these guys.
What sort of things have you done in terms of community service?
We do firewood every year for all the old fellas and ladies around town. So I've sort of been involved with organising that. Because we probably chop 10 or 12 quarter firewood a year and give it away.
We have a big welfare area that we work on. So people that are ill or have lost a loved one, Lions will rally around them, help them out with different things, and Ian does a lot of that work. And that's with the firewood, it's sort of welfare, people who are struggling a little bit to heat their homes over the winter.
Ian, what do you do?
I'm a farmer. I was meant to be retired, but it's sort of half worked out. We've got a son that's on the farm, and every now and again he rings up, I need a bit of a hand, so sort of roar over the hill, but I probably go there 3 or 4 days a week.
Where's the farm?
It's in Pigeon Bay.
How are things going on the farm at the moment?
Oh, yeah, it's a bit challenging. It's dry, but I've seen it worse. Boys on the case, unloading stock, unloaded early.
Sheep and beef?
Sheep and beef. So prices are abysmal. Costs have gone up hugely, fertiliser, interest rates, all 9 yards. So, yeah.
So quite handy that your son's got you to come along and help out. I guess it's free labour.
Sort of, yes.
But it's also good for Ian to get away from farming and come and join Lions and just completely isolate himself for a day from his farming life.
That's really why I joined. All I knew over there was the local farmers, and coming into town I met a whole range of new people and different trades and got to know a whole range of people, which was really quite good. I better get to work. I'm the barbecue boss. I'll be getting grumpy.
Yeah, they're all standing around with their hands in their pockets.
You better get there quickly.
Thanks, Ian.
Okay.
And we got a Honda X bowling club, only used on Sundays after the game apparently, and it was used for towing rather than mowing because it hasn't got a blade on it, has it? Is that correct? Somebody started before, go on, start it now. Good on you, Tony. Hey, look at that. Away we go. Listen to that. Thank you very much. Up we go, and I tell you what, it's purring like a kitten.
Hugh, are you still working or have you retired?
Yeah, my children would tell me that I'm retired or tired. Yeah, we run a little tourism business here, and my kids have taken that over, so that's all working well. It gives me more time to spend it across the road in the bowling club, which is the holding paddock for the cemetery, and Lions Club, which is probably not much better.
Tony was saying that you've also been a farmer.
Yes, just sheep and beef.
Yep. Tough business nowadays.
It is, yes. I think they're going through the worst time they've ever had. And it's something that the Lions Club probably be looking at, some of the farmer welfare, because they're under so much stress, organising get-togethers. And it's important that the farmers, because they are going through, not only it's a dry spell, but the prices are probably the worst they've ever been. It's important that we keep them together, talk to them.
What have we got here? A paddleboard, Right, up we go. I want to tell you what, who's got the paddleboard and we got the paddle. Up we go. What's your bid on this one, boys? $50 anyway out. 50 I got, 50 to bid, 50 it is. Take a $10 raises. I got 50, but I got over 50 to bid. That's $50 nobody bid. 50 buys it right here. Thank you. Come and get the prize.
Now, Tony, weather-wise, there's a bit of drizzle, but hopefully that's going to clear.
We hope it will clear. The weather's been a bit variable lately, so we've been a bit lucky. We put the marquee up on Thursday. If we left it till Friday, we would have had trouble because it was blowing a gale and raining, but the Lions own the marquee and they hire that out.
We head over to the White Elephant Marquee to find out what's happening inside. Now, this is the place to be because it's nice and dry and full of treasures.
I'm Jo.
Hi, Jo.
Yes. So the boxes came in here this morning at 6:30 and we have been unpacking antique jars, cutlery, we have crockery, we have games, jigsaws, Christmas decorations, and these girls here do all the china and unpack all the china. Nigel.
Now, what are you doing here, Nigel?
Well, I'm a lion. I'm a good local, working with the community, and this is an annual event. It's probably the biggest white elephant sale in Canterbury annually.
This is a big marquee.
It is. Well, it's not big enough because there's boxes out there that we can't even get in here. Yeah, and the auction's always been very popular. The only problem is you get excited by something and you've got to try and get it home. I bought a piano here 35 years ago for my daughter for $5. It probably cost me $100 to get it back to Christchurch.
Have you come across anything that's worth a lot of money?
I've put aside a piece there, a little gold charm bracelet, which we won't put out here, obviously. We'll get a better price for that.
Yes. How much will that sell for, do you think?
I reckon about $100.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yep. So, no, it's a very good way of raising money, and it's a very valued session once a year here at Easter.
Tony, how many people do you think will attend this market this morning?
Well attended. We get anywhere between probably 600 and 1,000 people will turn up through the day. Not necessarily all at once, but they drift in and out.
Once this is all over, do you all get together and have a cup of tea?
Yes, we have a debrief, but really it's just a drink and a chat, and that usually happens by 3, 4 o'clock. So it's usually all wrapped up by 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So it's the whole day?
Yeah, starting at 6 right through to 4, so it's a long day.
Yeah.
Yep.
How much money are you hoping to raise from the White Elephant and the Paddy's Market here?
Well, we would hope to make, north of 14,000.
Now, Joe, what happens to the things here that don't sell?
We pack them up, they go through to the local opportunity shops in Christchurch, and if there's anything that they don't want, we either pay for the dumping or we bring it home again to dispose of, so nothing's wasted. So
it must be quite rewarding doing this service, really.
The Lions, for instance, one of their raffles this year went directly to our local school, our high school, so the street raffle, I think it was 5,000 or 6,000, was just a straight donation to the school. But lots of people apply in the district for funding, for travel, for children with sports and things like
so
that.
people can approach the local Lions Club.
Yep, and the Lions also gave a lot of money to the hospital up here, our local hospital. Go and interview Lil, because she's got some lovely things there. Lil, show that man what we sell.
These are called Easies, and they were around about 60 years ago. They wouldn't fit me, but they're elasticated corsetry. Corsetry, I would call it.
They look quite sophisticated.
They're very uncomfortable.
Who's going to buy those?
Somebody will, for fun.
They're collectibles, I guess.
They're very unique, yeah. And this dress is probably 50 years old.
How would you describe it?
Orange brine nylon, pretty tacky, horrible fabric, but it's very retro.
So at the moment, the general public can't come in because you're still sorting things out.
At 10 o'clock they can come in.
Come 10 o'clock, is it a mad rush?
Mad. And there's lots of people who love linen. They buy some of the old towels, stuff for their animals, and they just pile in here and grab everything very quickly. And it's a shambles. Love your program, by the way.
Oh,
Listen to it every Saturday morning in bed.
Yeah, well, you would have been up way earlier than Country Life this morning.
Yeah, we were, so we didn't hear it this morning, but we'll listen to it later.
Pip Mason is coordinating the White Elephant sale.
People have been fantastic bringing us stuff. It's just been amazing, really, and it's surprising, really, what people buy. You know, there always seems to be something for somebody, which is wonderful. I mean, we take all the stuff and we think, but no, a lot of it goes. So.
And you've got quite a big team in here.
We have. We've got about 24 people working in here today. We'll let people in, and prices, just use your own discretion.
Lots of bartering, I like it.
If you want to, barter away furiously. Yes, no! Here they all are. They've been queuing in the rain since about 9 o'clock.
And everyone's ready with their little cash aprons.
We've got our little aprons with all our cash in it. There's no prices put on anything. And, yeah, you'd be surprised how much goes.
Hopefully you'll make heaps of cash.
Hopefully we will, because the money goes straight back into the community.
Pip Mason there in the White Elephant marquee at the Paddy's Market on Banks Peninsula. Cosmo was also talking to organiser Tony Mason and other volunteers from the Akaroa and Bays Lions Club.